they were digging their own graves, and they get undressed, and a German soldier came and killed them all one by one. 8,000 Jews.
This cattle car is a symbol of our sufferings. Millions of Jewish people were carried in these cattle cars to death camps from all four corners of Europe. The suffering was great inside there because they put 120, 150 people in there, old people, children, young children.
Jews were like poison to them.
This memorial is dedicated to the 1.5 million innocent Jewish children who lost their lives in the Shoah.
You're here to bear witness to what happened, because unfortunately, the survivor population, they are passing away in a very alarming rate. And then who's going to tell their story?
I couldn't comprehend what really happened in that place. I can't understand that what actually happened is real. Like, I don't think anyone for the first time could understand that millions of people were killed there.
Because what you're standing in front of right now is a mass grave. There's no markers, there's no headstones.
I'm going on this march, so when I come home, I can share all the stories I've learned and inform everyone just how horrible the Holocaust was and to never forget all the lives that were lost.
And the camps were simply made to kill us. Period.
These are questions, these are dilemmas which no one in this room will ever have to face. But 1.5 million little children and 6 million Jews were murdered, and many of them in a place just like this.
After studying years about the Holocaust in school, I could finally see right in front of me what it truly looked like, and I think I'm going to be touched more than I've ever imagined.
And let's try for a second just to pause and think what it might have been like to come down these train tracks, which are right behind you.
I want to tell you, you're standing on holy ground. This is a cemetery of over 1 million Jewish people, the largest cemetery ever been for Jews.
I came on the march because I'd heard from friends that it was a life-changing experience, and thus far it really has been transformative in multiple different ways.
It's something that I really wanted to be a part of with Jews like myself from all over the world.
There's no conservative Jews. There's no Reform Jews in here. There's no Orthodox Jews. Just Jews. Human beings.
They are Russian people, the peasants say, "Where's your horns?" And we said, "We have no horns." Or "We are like you." No, he said, "Jewish people have horns."
Going to all of these places and seeing them with the survivors has been amazing. They were witnesses, they were there, and now by them passing on their stories and their testimonies on to me, then I become a witness.
This city had 52 Jewish synagogues. This city had 3 Jewish high schools.
I was really excited to go on this march because I heard it's a great experience, and I was really excited to connect with my Jewish identity even further.
The message of this thing is that we have to stand up for anybody who's being persecuted. There were perpetrators in this story. There were victims in this story. There are lots and lots of bystanders in this story.
And not only do I feel lucky to be on the march, but I think that coming on this march gives each and every one of us a responsibility to share stories of what has happened and make sure that the world never forgets.
once we went to the march, it just hit me that there's so many people from across the globe that represent our Jewish population and represent that we are still here and that we are marching as the living.
You realize that there is such a broad Jewish community from right across the world, and we can come from opposite ends of the globe and always have something to talk about.
Walking from Auschwitz to Birkenau has truly been life-changing, and I'm so proud to be Jewish and to be having this experience, and I'm going to cherish this moment for the rest of my life.
Walking with Anya, who's the survivor on my bus, and she's taught me so much, and I'm so excited to be here with her.
I'm really happy that I'm here because it's an unbelievable experience.
We drag you to the valleys of death, and now we're going to take you to a high mountain, and we're all going to Israel.
ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור ולא
As soon as I got off the plane and went onto the bus, our educator said, "Welcome home," and I just felt so connected with this country. I fly the Israeli flag more proud than my own flag, and I love it here.
It's my first time being in Israel, and it means so much more to me after coming from Poland and seeing the atrocity the Jewish people have gone through, and now seeing how much they've thrived and how much they've made a country so beautiful and amazing, and it's truly an amazing experience.
All of you have a connection here in your distant family, in your ancestors that were here thousands of years ago. They walked these same paths that we're walking today. It's the same place. And when they walked this place, they called it home. You are the descendants of those people. They were your family a long time ago. And whether it's your first time here, okay, or you've been here many times, we all have that connection to this place.
That was so much fun. What an amazing experience. Like, it's really fun to have the contrast of being educational and march to living, and then to also have this really fun and like joyous occasions to kind of lighten the mood. And it's also really good like bonding exercises, like with friends from all over the world. I loved it. Thank you very much.
The idea is that we get to meet each other, and we get to talk to each other, and it's something called panim el panim, face to face. And take this opportunity to meet our brothers and sisters here in Zichron Yaakov that really also want to meet you.
Yom Ha'atzmaut in Israel is unbelievable. We are here celebrating. We are 70 years young, and we will continue to grow.
Yom Ha'atzmaut in Israel, unbelievable. Nothing like I've ever seen before.
Happy 70th!
So today we marched through Jerusalem on the March of the Living with 15,000 other teens from all over the world. It was so incredible being surrounded by so many people who just have the same values and who are all here for the same exact reason, and it was just a life-changing experience.
It's such a celebration to be in Israel, especially for my first time, and it's something that I don't think I'll ever forget, making the friends here that I have and seeing the things that I have and being at this place right here. It's something special.
This has been the best trip of my life. I've grown not only as a person, but in my Jewish identity. I love Israel. I'm coming back soon.
I've been to Israel a bunch of times, but this was definitely the most life-changing trip, and I recommend it to everyone.
We had an amazing trip, and we're so sad that it's over, but it was the best 2 weeks of my entire life.
And I just want to thank my parents for sending me on this unique trip, and I want to thank everyone from the March of the Living for really changing my life.
The March of the Living was an unbelievable experience, and I found my Jewish identity, I found my home, and I found my passion for Israel. Am Yisrael Chai.
It was a trip of a lifetime. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. It was so worth missing 2 weeks of school for. I made the most amazing friends, had the most incredible experiences.
I would say most of all, this trip has taught me to not take anything for granted and to just really appreciate everything more than I ever did.
This trip was an unbelievable and unforgettable experience, and I'm so happy and fortunate that I was able to go on it. And if you have the opportunity to, I definitely recommend that you go on this trip.
הכל אפשר, זה לא מאוחר, השחר ועלה, זמן לאהבה, יחד לב אל לב נפתח ונראה את האור